Like always, you see a phone set up and linked to people start pouring in here. Looks like we may have had a bit of lag when the stream started. I'm gonna see if that's still happening or not real quick, and then we'll make our way forward. Alright, I'm not sure if everything is good or not. I'm a bit unsure this time. But I think everything should be running smoothly. So we're just gonna make our way up into this, building up here, into Whiterun. And hopefully, we'll get someone in stream soon, and we can have them tell us whether things are going smoothly or not. But I'll be watching on my phone and trying to make sure everything is smooth. And if not, I'll end the stream so that we don't upload a episode of Skyrim Singularity that's really low quality. But the reason we're actually coming up here is because I'm finally gonna get rid of my terrible armor. Actually, let me de-equip everything that I have on at the moment, so that nothing is like off limits. Yeah, I do still have it. So we're gonna come up to the enchantment table real quick. My enchantment level is very low, but you know, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I could probably put that on heavy armor too, couldn't I? And I could have... Oh yeah, I've never thought about that. But yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of enchanting. We're gonna start with the silver emerald necklace because it's like the least valuable item I have. And we're gonna like try and get our stuff up. Lock picking? Yeah, I would take lock picking. And we'll just use a petty soul gem for this. Lock picking is 1% easier. That's such a bad enchantment, but alright, we'll craft it.
That's a decent enchantment.
Enchantment increased to 26. We're finally gonna level up Magicka for the first time, but we're really only doing that so that I can get back into the skill tree. Enchantment, new enchantments are 20% stronger. I probably should have bought that first. Yeah, I probably should have bought that before I did any enchanting, not gonna lie. But it's fine. That really isn't that good of a, you know, a thing to have anyway. So it doesn't really bother me too much. Bows do 20% more damage. What I want to do is I want to enchant my armor. So what do I have that I can disenchant? Block 20% of damage. Increased heavy armor skill by 12 points. Increases your magicka by 30 points. Two-handed attacks do 15% more damage. One-handed attacks do 15% more damage. Let's see what enchantments I already have. Absorb health. Frost damage. Resist frost. Resist shock. Fortify two-handed. So ideally, we'd want a helmet that we would want a helmet that increases our blocking or that increases our one-handed attacks. Oh, but to do that, I would have to destroy the necklace of minor wielding. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to create a better enchantment than that. Okay, well, we can get rid of this because it's a leather helmet. So we'll destroy that real quick. And that actually increases our enchantment too. And then we're going to go back to our house real quick and see if I have anything. You know what? I don't want to be naked though while I'm doing this. So I'll put on the novice mage equipment real quick. And I'll run barefoot back to my house, and I'm gonna grab a... Because I think I have a shield back at my house that actually has resist shock. Oh, but I already have resist shock, don't I? We'll figure this out as we go. I've not messed around with enchantment very much in Skyrim, because I was never a big fan of it. But we will see how this goes. Let me make our way back to our house. Man, I'm like getting lost in Whiterun. Not lost, it's a very small town, but you know what I mean. I'm taking some wrong directions. But smithing and enchantment are two things that we do need to get increased. But I'm not sure how, like, to what capacity.
Girls, dogs, elders. There's nobody I won't fight.
Bro, you just followed me into my fucking house, you crazy bitch. Oh, women, am I right? Oh god, I made that joke too early. I made it too early on. People are gonna see this and I'm gonna get fucking cancelled. We'll take that and see if we can use it for anything. And then we'll take our, we don't have very many soul gems at the moment. Yeah, let me put those boots back real quick. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep the boots on me. But yeah, we don't have very many soul gems at the moment, so I can't really afford to do as much experimentation as I'd like to. Actually, maybe that's why I have that, is from breaking down the other shield. That would probably make sense. Alright, so yeah, let's head back to the enchantment table real quick. Like I said, this is going to be a lot of experimentation, because I have not messed around with the enchantment much. Because I have so few soul gems, and I also have such a, you know, a low supply of enchantments and armor, it means that I'm not going to get to experiment a lot, and I'm not going to get to get anything too great, but hopefully we'll just be able to increase what we currently have, and have a better set of armor. Like, that's the main goal, you know, is just to get something better than what we currently have, so that we can do a bit more, pack a bit more of a punch, as it were, in a fight. Alright, so... yeah, so we have a dwarven armor and the dwarven helmet. We're gonna enchant the gold ring first, because it's the least valuable thing I have again, and we're gonna use a petty soul gem on it. Damn, it's a shame that... Oh, here it is. Hide shield of dwindling shock. Yeah, you see, it's already, like... Wait, enchantment. Resist shock. Huh. I wonder, if I did that in a different order, whether it would be better. D13%. Fortify two-handed. So how come I can disenchant this, even though I already have that? Oh, I can't. Never mind. I was tripping out. Increases your magicka by 30 points. Don't I already have increased magicka as an enchantment? Yeah, fortify magicka. And then this was also fortify magicka. Where is that at? Where was that at? I already lost it. Increases, yeah. Oh, never. Dude, why am I tripping out so much? I keep, like, looking at things that I can't break down and thinking I can. I'm, like, being really dumb right now. Increases your heavy armor skill by 12 points. And it has 30 armor value. How much does the dwarven armor have? 40? Okay, so we're gonna break this down. Iron armor of the minor knight. What will this learn me? Will this give me both of those? Ah, but see, right, because I have to max out enchantment before I can put 2 enchantments on armor. Which is why robes like this are so important, right? Huh. I'm gonna have to think about this a bit more. Okay, so the novice robes of destruction are just a worse version of this, right?
Are you feeling sick?
So we're gonna break down that one. And now we're fucking naked again, but... So, let's take the gold ring. Fortify heavy armor. God, that's so useless. Man, petty soul gems are really shit. Yeah, hold on, let me quit enchanting real quick. Cause I have the black star on me, right? Yeah, black star is empty. So if I kill a human NPC, I should be able to fill that up. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna go look for someone to murder and see if it'll let me fill that up. I don't know if I finished that quest line or not, but it says empty, so I'm going to assume that I have it at least to the point where I can use it. Although I've killed multiple human NPCs since, and it hasn't filled up the soul gem. Oh, that's right. You need an enchantment to get people into soul gems. Oh shit, and I don't have that enchantment. But I think the Mace of Molag Bal does. All right, so we're gonna have to take a bit of a side quest real quick. Apparel. Let me equip something real quick. Sup, Trilo. Imperial boots, Imperial bracers. Yeah, we're gonna equip the dwarven armor real quick, right? And then we're gonna go to I think it's Markarth, right? And do the Molag Bal quest line, because I think I can use that mace to fill up soul gems. Yeah, I remember you, dude. I was talking about you, I think it was last stream. I watched some of your content recently, and I was pretty impressed with your editing. Your commentary was a bit rough, but so was mine, so I understand that. But yeah, you had some really good editing in your in some of your content. Give me a timestamp. I'm gonna be honest, dude. I don't have the timestamp.
We're dragging to attack kind.
But yeah, I already told you everything that I said. I literally was just like, yeah, he has some rough commentary, but he has really good editing. Cause that, like, a decent chunk. Actually, you know what? I don't even know if it was last stream. It was in one of my Skyrim streams. I talked about you and a bunch of other small YouTubers that I like W187, Cactus, and all you guys. The Caleb fan page, obviously. But yeah, I was really impressed when I saw your editing recently, because I had not seen your content in a while. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna be honest, I used to be so frustrated watching those videos. I was like, dude, he's literally recording his TV screen. But yeah, I remember those videos. In one of them, you had a ringing noise in the background, and it was bothering me the entire time. I was like, bro, how do you not hear the ringing? But yeah, you've definitely come a long way since then. I mean, we look a little bit better now that we have the dwarven armor on. But yeah, I'm almost positive the Mace of Molag Bal lets you fill soul gems. So if we can get that... And actually, what all soul gems do I have real quick? I have the Black Star, soul gem fragments. Those aren't really useful. I have Petty Soul Gem, empty, 16. I have a bunch... Oh, I have plenty of soul gems. Yeah, so we just need to kill some people. But to do that, we're going to need that mace. It's going to be a bit of a walk. But we'll make it this stream. We'll make it. That's gonna be the main point of this stream. It's just gonna be to get some enchanting done. But yeah, it's actually really interesting how many small YouTubers that I've known and have been able to see their content change over time. The only person I can think of whose content never changed was Cactus. He was always a really great, like, editor, and I used to love his videos. But he kept deleting all of his... Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! He kept deleting all of his videos, unfortunately. So even though he made a lot of good videos, none of them are available. Dude, I really don't want to fight you right now. Please leave me alone! Alright, well... I guess we don't really have much of a choice. Or not, he's attacking that random fortress. Alright, well if he's distracted, I'm just gonna run. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll help. Might as well kill a dragon or two.
Victory or Sovngarde!
You never mind, this dude is taking way too long to land. This isn't worth it. We'll come kill you later. But yeah, we need to make our way over to Markarth. Dude, my hair is really bothering me. I need to tuck it underneath my underneath the headset. Dog, is that another dragon in the distance? It is. I should have used up the rest of my stamina and then sprinted, honestly. That probably would have been the smarter option. But I guess we're just gonna spend the next 30 minutes walking to Markarth. Oh my god. I just like... Oh shit. Hello there, buddy. You're an interesting opponent. Oh shit, I forgot this sword did that. Alright, well, let's keep making our way over. Oof, this is gonna be a long walk. I need to get Shadowmere pretty fast. The problem is, the Dark Brotherhood keeps sending assassins after me, but I don't remember how you actually trigger their questline. Unfortunately, nah, dude, I don't have Cold War. Although it... What the fuck just happened to that mammoth? But nah, I don't actually have Cold War. It looks like a really good game, though, and I've been considering getting it. Is this water poisonous? I'm almost positive this water is poisonous. This water feels like it's probably poisonous. Oh shit, never mind. It's like recharging my stamina. Maybe. I might be tripping out, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna grab this Nern root real quick, though. Yeah, dude, Trilo is in chat. Which was definitely a surprise. And, hello, W. How do I unfuck the spoon? Why did you ask so many people how to unfuck a spoon? Did you fuck a spoon? Like, is there something you want to tell us, Speed? Like... I thought it was weird when you asked on Discord, but apparently you asked Trilo, too. And you joined late, so I'll restate what's happening here, W. I'm making my way to Markarth so that I can do a Daedric questline, so that I can get a weapon, which I can use to steal people's souls, so that I can destroy their souls and use the energy to enchant my armor. Oh yeah, I got this bad boy last stream. This is Dawnbreaker. It does fire damage to undead enemies, and occasionally undead enemies will explode into a shockwave of fire upon death. So, it's pretty badass. Unfortunately, I didn't glitch it out and duplicate it like I did in my original playthrough. But, you know, it's pretty nice. And actually, I think it sets all enemies on fire, so, my bad on that. But, like, specifically undead enemies also have a chance of exploding. Oh yeah, Dawnbreaker is a really cool sword. Basically, you remember Meridia's beacon? That random, object I picked up, and then that woman started monologuing in my ear? Yeah, well, if you go to her temple, she's a goddess. If you go to her temple, and you take out all the undead within the temple, she grants you this sword as a gift. Hello there, buddy.
Alright, hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish. Yes, actually, you look like you're lousy with gold. I'm not going to ask again.
Dude, my speechcraft skill is so bad.
Then I guess that's your last request, fool.
Get fucked. I know, it's very unfortunate. I had to help a woman last stream. That's like the one thing I never want to do. Yeah, my voice used to be very high-pitched. It still kind of is. It's not as deep as I'd like it to be. Oh yeah, I killed a random mercenary and picked up his armor. This is actually the Dwemer armor, and the Dwemer are the Skyrim equivalent of dwarves. They completely disappeared, but their society used to be this ancient steampunk society beneath Skyrim. We're actually going to explore some Dwemer ruins later on into the Skyrim Singularity playthrough. But they're one of the more interesting races. What game is this? Skyrim. That's why these are called the Skyrim Singularity streams. This is the 5th game in the Elder Scrolls series, which is a fantasy series from Bethesda. It's basically the medieval version of Fallout. I'm a little bit surprised you've never heard of the game, to be honest, but, you know, some people just haven't heard of it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really have a response. I'm not judging you, because, you know, you've just never heard of it, is what it is. But I legit, that kind of amazes me, because it's, like, a really popular game. We're not gonna take the roads. You've never played a Bethesda game? Neither had I until I played this one. And I think this is probably the only Bethesda game I've played. But I've put a good maybe, I don't know, maybe 100, 200 hours into this game. Which is not a lot, because I've probably put a good 2,000-3,000 hours into Minecraft, maybe more. Probably more, now that I think about it. I've put a lot of hours into Minecraft. But I've put a good, 100-something hours into this game. Mostly in my original playthrough. I'm pretty sure, if we look at how many Skyrim Singularity streams I've done so far. Yo, what? Yo, what? Who's attacking me? Oh, shit. Oh my god. I just realized how low my health actually is. Yo, what the hell? Oh shit, I do have healing potions. Alright, well, we're gonna ignore those guys for now. Dude, what the hell? There's death hounds here too? Dog, where did this come from? I'm so confused right now. I was legit minding my own business, and I got attacked by dogs and vampires. Alright. we'll leave the rest, because I don't really feel like actually fucking with them. But, damn. Where are we going? This direction. Man, that really distracted me. I don't remember what I was saying. Okay, so let me explain what happened, right? After about an hour of getting home, I looked on my bed, and I noticed that there was a piece of paper on my bed with some writing scribbled on it that said, "I know where you live, signed W." And I sat there for a second, and I was like, wait a minute. Why would I have written that down? Why would I have signed a piece of paper with W's name? And then I thought, well, that doesn't make sense, which means, you know, W must have signed it. So then I thought about it, and I was like, but I don't remember getting this piece of paper out, so when would he have done that? And then it clicked in my head. I left the door unlocked when I left my house. And then it really clicked in my head. You went into my house when no one was home and left a threatening note. Dude, saber cats ain't shit anymore, dude. We don't have to worry about bears or anything ever again. We're ascending. We're becoming stronger already. But yeah, that was an interesting surprise. Ew, your name was Karen? You deserve to die. I did not mean to pick up the fucking plate. God damn it. Dude, yeah, I just fucked that saber cat up. We're never gonna have to worry about them being a problem again. Same for bears, honestly. And by the time we're done with this stream, our armor is gonna be even better. So, we're finally gonna be able to have Skyrim Singularity without constantly being interrupted by bears that can kill me in 3 hits. So that's gonna be pretty pog. That is not a word I use very often. Pog. Oh my god, I don't know how I just realized this, even though I spent so many hours playing Skyrim, and I literally completed the questline that explains this, but these little circles filled with dirt that are all across Skyrim, these are dragon burial mounds. I don't know how I've never known. Holy shit, I'm so stupid. One of the earliest quests in the game literally explains that to you, and I did that questline in both playthroughs, and yet I've never thought about it before. Holy shit, that explains a lot. And me being stupid explains even more. And we got Sebastian in chat. Bear goes burr. Well, the bears are gonna go fucking black by the time I'm done with them, dude. I'm gonna be so fucking powerful by the end of this stream. Although it's funny, last stream we spent the entire time trying to get the favor of a goddess of light. But this time, we're going straight to the darkest god of darkness there is, and we're serving Molag Bal. So, yay! Oh shit, I hear Nirnroot. Where's that Nirnroot at? I hear it. Ah, there it is. You know, I've considered naming the Skyrim Singularity streams so that they're so that they have something in their title that gives off a bit of a fuck if I can think of the words, that gives off a bit of a representation of what they're going to be about, but I don't think that's a good idea, honestly.
You look weary. I have something to help you relax if you're interested.
Oh, wait a minute. If I do this, are you going to offer me drugs and then I can murder you?
The finest skooma, the sweetest moon sugar, at a fair price, of course.
That's exactly what you're going to do.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. You're mine. What you want, huh? Damn you!
What a fair fight. Alright, we can continue on our way now. You know, I should have murdered him later so that I could have trapped his soul. I'm a fucking idiot. We're literally going on this entire quest line so that we can collect souls, and I forgot that I should be preserving as many lives as I can until after I can destroy their souls. Damn. The price of stupidity nowadays. You know, we still haven't done the mage quest line yet, but I think I want to get more spells in my repertoire before I do that one, so that whenever I do, you know, I do the quest line, I'm actually at least somewhat adept at spellcraft. But that is a very disappointing quest line, because I was really looking forward to it when I was playing this game. I was like, wait a minute, there's a college up in Winterhold full of mages? That sounds badass, and then it turned out to be a massive fucking disappointment. Well, okay, so here's the thing, right? I was wrong about my original playthrough. Whenever I said I broke the game, I didn't. What happened was, after you complete that quest line, it says find the owner of the Golden Claw. But that quest is one of the only ones in the game that doesn't have a quest marker, which means you can't, like, find out where it's at by just following a marker. So, because of that, I never saw a marker in my original playthrough and assumed I finished the quest. And then later on, when I realized I hadn't, I assumed that I had broken the quest line. But in reality, I just didn't go to the location I needed to go to. But I have completed that quest line in this version of the game. I've returned the Golden Claw. Although I don't, that's actually not the main quest line. Like, that's the first quest that you get in the game, but it's not, like, necessary to complete for the main story, I don't believe.
What am I supposed to do? Never leave the house? You want that?
Hey, you.
Engine?
Yeah, you're closing the stall. For your stomach's fine.
Alright. I don't quite remember how to start this quest.
No. Anyone seen entering or leaving? Any strange lights or unusual noises? It's abandoned, and it's always been abandoned.
Excuse me, do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave? With the Vigil of Stendar, I believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship, evil rites, and so forth. I was actually just about to head on inside. It'd be good to have someone watch my back. Follow me, and keep your eyes open. Daedra are powerful creatures and tricksters. Never know what you'll find.
You see that door right there, how it's made of metal? This door was made by the Dwemer, because this entire city is actually a Dwemer ruin that was converted into a city by the Skyrim, you know, by the Nords. So there's a little bit of fun lore for you.
Fresh food. Wait, did you hear that? I think it came this way.
I'm gonna loot this chest real quick. I should probably follow this guy. I'm like already behind him.
That's it. Something's inside the house. Come on.
Damn, there's so much loot in this house, though. Please slow down, bro. I can't loot it all.
Come out. You know you're here. There's another door. See if you can get it open.
Stendar's mercy. This isn't an ordinary Daedra. We have to get help.
Weak. He's weak. You're strong. Crush him.
You first. Come on. Let's go.
Die, bitch! Oh shit. Just fucking becomes possessed.
Yes, further into the bowels.
This is a really cool questline, and I'm like ruining it because I'm so fucking greedy that I just want more loot.
So close. Your prize is waiting. Fool. did you think Molegbal, the Lord of Domination, would so easily reward you? What do you see from that little cage? Speak. Yes, it's an altar. Men would come and sacrifice the wretched in my name. The weak would be punished by the strong. But a Daedric lord has his enemies, and my rival Boethia had her priest desecrate the altar until you came. Revenge? No, I want submission. I want the priest who did this to bend his knee and give me his soul. He comes by to perform Boethia's insulting rites at my altar, but he's been missing. Captured and bound, left to rot. Save him. Let him perform his rite one more time. And when he does, we will be waiting for him.
You know what? Gladly. I'm gonna be honest, I gotta agree with you. The strong should dominate the weak. If you can't fight, then die. And this is the way that I will live this life in Skyrim. I will kill any who cannot stop me from killing them, because they deserve it. Now then, let's go find our next victim. I will massacre the people of Skyrim and destroy their souls to increase my own power. Oh shit. I am not lawful good at all. I am chaotic neutral, maybe chaotic evil. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm chaotic evil. I've murdered a lot of innocent people already. And they fucking deserved it. Alright, let's go find our next victim. But yeah, this is a really cool questline. And like pretty much all the quest lines in this game, I stumbled into it entirely on accident in my original playthrough. I was just like, oh shit, this is a cool looking house, I'm gonna go inside. Dude, I just realized, even in my original playthrough when I was trying to be lawful good, as soon as Molag Bal told me to kill him, I was just like, alright, sure, why not? The voices in my head said so, I might as well do it. Dude, if I ever get schizophrenia, I'm gonna be so fucked. Just, oh shit, voices in my head are telling me to murder someone? Well, alrighty then, I'll do that. Anyway. Oh shit, is there a stone up here that I haven't gotten yet? Ooh, there is! We're gonna grab that on our way to find this random old man that I'm getting ready to fucking murder. I'm a very morally bankrupt person. Okay, no, don't say almost stabbed. I never actually attempted stabbing him. I just considered it because I thought he was a skinwalker, okay? I didn't actually go to do it. I just had the knife in case I needed to, in case he was a skinwalker, okay? Like, I need to preference this. I did not almost stab someone. I considered stabbing them on the grounds that they were actually dead and had been replaced by a monster of Navajo mythology. Okay? Very different. Die. Oh shit, that was really close. I do not like how close we came. Looks like I was a little bit wrong. I'm still not quite good enough to take on bears. Saber cats go down easy though. But yeah, just, I want to make sure chat understands this. I was not getting ready to murder someone. I was not in the process of considering, okay, murdering someone. I was in the process of considering defending myself from a supposed monster. No, okay, look, we can't have, no, okay, look, I was not going to stab someone, okay? I am a sane human being who would never stab an innocent person. However, if I suspect you to be a monster pretending to be a human, I may consider defending myself against you, and I may keep an item on me for self-defense in case you attack me. But I was not going to stab Alex unless he made the first move, okay? Like, I would not have stabbed him unless he came at me first, okay? No, I'm not sus, okay? I'm not the imposter here, alright? I am an innocent person who has never attacked someone who has not done something to me first. I'm very sane, you know. That old man's eye, it was looking at me funny, you know? I had to stop him. But I'm not insane, okay? He just had a really creepy eye. Oh fuck, the heartbeat's getting louder. Oh shit. I'm gonna be honest, I like some of those stories. I know that a lot of people probably hate them because you're forced to read them, but I like them. They're pretty enjoyable to me. Oh shit. I think the Telltale Heart is a good little story. I hear some Nirnroot, so that's interesting. Yeah, the Telltale Heart is from Edgar Allan Poe. And actually, what is the name of it? Oh, let me look it up real quick. It's another one of his stories. Yeah, The Mask of the Red Death is another one of his stories. And basically, there's a plague going around called the Red Death that makes people sweat blood for an hour and then die. And a bunch of noblemen decide, fuck the fact that everyone is dying of this plague. We're gonna throw a party and invite no one to it. Except for all us fancy rich people while the poor people die. So they're having this party, and there's these rooms, right? And they're each divided by color. But then, at midnight, a man appears on the dance floor wearing a red robes and a red mask. And, you know, they're pretty bothered by the fact that he's crashing this party. So the host tries to follow him. But the man keeps walking, and he walks into the final room of the party, you know, and it's a red room. But then, when the man goes to grab him, he drops dead and dies. So then, everyone there rips the guy's clothes off, the guy wearing this red stuff, only to discover there's no one in the clothing, and then everyone dies of the plague. And, you know, the metaphor here is that there wasn't actually a person, it was just a disease slowly spreading throughout the house that no one noticed because they were all partying and being assholes. But that story, The Mask of the Red Death, is what inspired me to write the main antagonist for shit, I can't talk right now. It inspired me to write the antagonist for the man in the smiling red mask, because I was just like, dude, that's such a fucking cool concept, just this carnival mask. Very different plots, though. That little story that I was writing had a very different antagonist, but it was 100% inspired by that short story, because I just love that idea so much. Of just this red carnival mask. But yeah, I'm a big fan of a lot of Edgar Allan Poe's books, actually. Like, a lot of people hate him just because, like, you have to learn about him a lot in English class. And don't get me wrong, I hate school, so holy shit, you do a lot of damage. I understand, like, having that opinion because I hate school too, but I think his stories are legitimately really good. I'm gonna pop Oak Flesh real quick. And then I'm gonna grab my shield again. Come on, you gotta die. You gotta die right now. Oh my god, I'm so close to death again. Alright, I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you, W.
Do your work. That's all you got.
Dog, she went down in 2 hits. That was so fucking easy. I'm gonna pop some healing real quick though, because I am very close to death. How are the 4 thorns stronger than a bear? This game has such bad balancing for enemies.
You there? Are you here to kill me? Slay the mighty low growth? While he sits tired and helpless.
Nah, dude, I'm here to rescue you.
Rescue? No one knew where I was when I was taken. Who sent you? The Dark Mistress sent you? Now tell me the one about the troll who gives
I'm
gifts
being shot.
to good little boys and girls.
Fucking asshole. Dude, he just ragdolled. Alright, let's keep having this conversation now. Man, no one listens to me at all.
Are you here to kill me? Slay the mighty low growth? While he sits tired and helpless. Rescue? No one knew where I was when I was taken. Who sent you?
I did not sweeten my tea enough. It's disgusting.
Fine. I won't ask questions. Cut me loose. Oh, freedom. Now get out of my way. I have a task to attend to.
Alright, now we just gotta return to the abandoned house. But yeah, the end result of this questline is going to be so sick. I'm glad we're getting this. Oh, actually, it's unfortunate that we're getting it this early though, because that means it's not going to do as much damage as it, because if I remember correctly, weapons in this game, the Daedric artifacts, they scale to whatever level you are when you get them, which means the earlier you get a Daedric artifact, the worse it's going to be. Which is also why all the Daedric artifacts in this game are actually worse than if you just enchant some armor yourself. However, the Mace of Molag Bal, it has the soul stealing effect, and we need that in order to like get into enchanting proper, so that I can increase my gear. So it's kind of a necessary misfortune. Kind of like how we had to help a woman to get this sword, you know? I never like being helpful to women. In fact, I try to be as rude and sexist as possible to every woman I come across. I really want them to know that I am just a complete asshole, you know? But, I had to help a woman, unfortunately, in order to get this sword. But it's a pretty good sword, so, you know, it's a necessary misfortune. I feel like I'm slipping, you know? I don't feel like my sexism is as good as it used to be. I think it used to be classier. Let me just hop my way up this mountain so we can get back to Markarth. Fuck. I fell down. Okay, this is not fucking working. We're just gonna go around. Shit, dude. There's gonna come a time, years from now, where I'm gonna look back, and I'm gonna watch my old streams, and I'm gonna hear how fucking sexist I acted, and I'm gonna be cringing out of my mind. Become the CEO of sexism. You know, maybe I should. Maybe I should just, like, completely own it and just become a massive asshole who just truly hates women. I'm gonna be one of those people that uses, like, their few bad experiences with the opposite gender as an excuse to hate the entire gender. I'm gonna be like, well, you know, I met this one girl named Raven one time, and she was kind of an asshole, so I'm gonna be rude to all women because all women clearly need to suck. That's, you know, that would be a meta right there. The CEO of sexism. Although I hate it when fucking women do that with men. They're like, oh my god, I had this bad experience with these men in my life. All men are trash. And it's like, wow, great opinion you've got there. You know, a Hispanic kid called me a lot of insults one time. Maybe all Hispanics are bad. And they're like, oh my god, that's so racist. And I'm like, yeah, that's the fucking point. You're being an asshole. Check yourself. So I feel like if I became the CEO of sexism, I would be a hypocrite. So I don't think I can quite go down that route. Oh yeah, that one girl yelled at you. You didn't even... Okay, I'm gonna go into the story of this. There was a Karen at a pool in the neighborhood I used to live in. And W dropped his goggles in the water. And we were getting ready to leave. So he got back in the water to get the goggles out. However, it was Adult Swim. And so the lifeguard was trying to get him out of the water with the whistle. But he couldn't hear it. And this Karen started like going into this long rant about how it was Adult Swim. And how he needed to get the hell out of the water. And then even after he was out of the water, she kept on ranting about it. And like being an absolute asshole. Like, the entire time I lived in that neighborhood, I literally never wanted to go to that pool after that moment. Because I was just like, fuck the people in this neighborhood. They're all a bunch of assholes. Goddamn Karens. Although then we had another fucking neighbor call the cops on us when we weren't even doing anything wrong. So, clearly that neighborhood was full of Karens. Yeah, they sent 3 cop cars to deal with a group of fucking 15-year-olds at the time, because this was before I was 16. They sent 3 cop cars to deal with a group of 15-year-olds who weren't doing anything illegal or literally anything. Like, it was a noise complaint. They sent 3 patrol cars over a noise complaint. Fucking hell, dude. That neighborhood had so many stuck-up assholes in it. We weren't even being that loud either. The sound of metal clanking in the distance in a field outside of the neighborhood was enough for them to send... Don't phrase it like that. Don't phrase it like that. Basically, the area he's talking about where we were, you know, trespassing was some area that was, protected by the wildlife conservation. So you're not supposed to, like, damage the wildlife there. But, like, when we were, like, walking through there, we were legit just walking through. We never damaged anything. We were being respectful. But we were technically trespassing. But that was a different story. That's not related to the time we got the cops called on us. So it's like... And I think one time we accidentally trespassed on the sanitation plant. Like, we walked too far, and we walked onto the grounds of the sanitation center. And never got the cops called on us for that either. But we got the cops called on us for being too noisy when we were in a field that wasn't even inside the neighborhood, as the Karen that called the cops on us that time. But, you know, I'd also say this, W. Maybe you shouldn't admit to committing crimes over the internet. I feel like I need to preference the fact that while we were technically trespassing, we were being respectful, because W's dumbass is admitting to crimes over the internet. God damn, dude. But yeah, no, that was a massive... That neighborhood had a lot of Karens in it. It was pretty bad. God, this is so fucking bad, dude. This is such an incriminating stream. You guys are like completely ruining any job prospects I have in the future. Someone's gonna find this stream and be like, "Oh, what a dirty criminal."
Woman attacked right on the streets. Are you all right? Did you see what happened? I'm so sorry. I hope the 8 give you more peace in the future.
Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important.
No. I was just getting some fresh air. Had one too many pints of mead at the Silver Blood Inn.
Yeah, but here's the difference. Oh shit, this woman. I want to steal her clothes. Okay, in my original playthrough, I played as a woman. And, you know, somewhere in the game, I think it's from that woman, is like a unique clothing set, and it's the tavern clothes, and it looks really nice on female characters. And I said hold her clothes, but then I remembered that I'm a man this time, and I shouldn't steal random women's clothes. Wait, can you wear women's clothes as a man in Skyrim? Can I be the Skyrim equivalent of Harry Styles? Hedrick Stilius? Hedrick Stilius. Oh, shit.
Paul, you think you can best Boethiah's faithful? I have won this contest before.
But yeah, Cardi B admitted to drugging someone.
But I have my own champion this time, Logrolf.
What? You?
Mortal, I give you my mace in all its rusted spitefulness. Crush the spirit from Logrolf to me.
I won't bend. Never.
God, I love beating old men up.
Worst monster.
Yeah, you can actually just kill the old man, but you won't get the quest item.
You mortals and your frail, limp, pathetic bodies. Try it again.
Swing. I won't surrender. I won't surrender. You'll pay for this. No more. No more. I submit, Molag Bal. I submit.
You bend to me?
Yes.
You pledge your soul to me?
I think he just glitched through the bars. What the hell?
Forsake the weak and pitiful Boethia?
Yes.
You're mine now, Logrolf. Kill him.
Call that
Gladly.
swing.
God, I love beating old men so much. I like hearing their bones crack.
No more.
The mace of Molag Bal. I give you its true power, mortal. When your enemies lie broken and bloody before you, know that I will be watching.
I pledge upon my soul, my lord, I will make the people of Skyrim fear you.
Now, I have a soul in oblivion that needs claiming. Take care of the house while I'm gone.
Holy shit, I just realized I could actually probably use this place as a house. Like, I never realized this in my original playthrough. But I could actually use this place as a house, and I could store stuff in here. Yo! I'ma keep that down. Yeah, I think I can, because I don't think that anything I put in chests in this building will despawn. Which means I could deadass use this place as a house. But anyway, this mace we just got here, we're gonna favorite it real quick, is the Mace of Molag Bal. Does 25 points of stamina damage, 25 of magic damage, and if you kill a target within 3 seconds, it fills the soul gem. And that ability right there, that's the one we wanted. Because now that we have that ability, as we travel across Skyrim, and we find the poor, innocent people suffering under the dragon crisis, I can shatter their bones, and take their bleeding, limp bodies, and rip the souls from them, and burn them to make more shit! So that's gonna be pretty cool. Anyway, let's make our way back to Whiterun now. God, I'm not gonna lie, it's fun acting like a fucking monster. Like, Skyrim is me at my worst. I'm just a complete monster when I play this game. Like, I think I'm honestly probably worse when I play Skyrim than I am when I play BioShock. And I literally dedicated my entire BioShock playthrough to murdering every woman and child I could find. Dude, yeah, I just went into this, like, really deep monologue, and then I'm just, like, back to normal. Shit. I'm gonna be honest, it's really fun to do stuff like that. Oh shit, look how beautiful the sky is right now, though. I'm gonna take a little stop real quick. This is nice. I think I can safely say that one of the few things that I do... Okay, I said few things, like I'm not a greedy asshole. One of the many things that I want to do is, I want to see the Aurora Borealis before I die. Yeah, unfortunately it's streaming at 360p today, which I did not notice until just now. I'm gonna have to change my settings next time I stream so that it's not this pixely. I definitely apologize for that. It wasn't that bad when I first started streaming. I was streaming at like 720p in my first Skyrim Singularity stream. Oh shit, I heard Nernroot. But yeah, I definitely want to see the Aurora Borealis before I die. It's such a beautiful sight. Oh shit, I already found a person that I can make fill my soul gem. If I can kill him fast enough, that is, and I don't think I can. Oh shit, it worked. And that is why I love this mace. Now when we make our way back to Whiterun, we're gonna have a bunch of soul gems filled up. Which means, let me actually set a waypoint at Whiterun. But yeah, when we get back to Whiterun, we're gonna be able to do some enchanting, and that's gonna be pretty nice. You know, something I kind of want to try one day is tabletop role-playing games, because they actually do look like they might be really fun. And I used to, if you remember Call of the Damned, I literally ran something sort of like that, only it was actually a bit more like LARPing for a long time. So I feel like I could probably definitely enjoy myself with some tabletop RPGs. Yeah, like D&D. Or like, I can't think of another good example right now, but yeah, games like that. Fun fact, by the way, the Caco Demon was actually inspired from a D&D monster. In case you didn't know that, so that's a pretty cool bit of information. Yeah, it's very interesting that you say that, Sebastian. Because I've been really wanting to try D&D one time. And I know Caleb used to play D&D, and I know Lily also wants to try D&D. It feels like it could be fun, getting a group together and fucking around. And then, you know, recently I have actually started thinking about it, and I do a lot of world building and a lot of writing. I do all this writing, might as well make a game, like a video game. And then I thought, you know what? Oh shit, I hear Nernroot. Wait, am I tripping this time? I think I might be tripping this time. Yeah, I think I was tripping this time. But, you know, originally I was like, you know what? I might make a video game. That seems like it could be interesting. I like game design a lot. I do a lot of world building. That would be fun. But, eventually I realized I really don't think that would work. And I thought, you know what? I might consider, you know, writing books. And I did try a few attempts of that, and they didn't go super well. And I still plan on giving it a few more attempts. And, like, trying to... Holy shit, that's really loud. And, trying to get better at writing. But then recently, one of the things I realized was that tabletop games allow you to do a lot. Which means that one of two things, right? It means that one, I can homebrew D&D, and I can add a lot to the D&D lore and stuff like that. But it also means that you know, theoretically, I could make a custom tabletop game, because it wouldn't take that much effort to, well, it would definitely take effort and time, but it wouldn't take that much money to make a tabletop game and to have some people test it out, and then if it's enjoyable, I can start trying to better it and make it, you know, a product. And then I could fund it through Kickstarter or through Patreon, similar to what Yacht Club Games did to fund their projects. Because I have done a lot of world building, and like I still mean to. I sent like the rough plot synopsis of a lot of those stories that I've done so far. I've done a lot of one-off stories, but I have like a plot synopsis of the ones that I actually writ down. And you know, Call of the Damned was like a LARP thing, and that lasted for like 6 years, starting in like 2012 all the way to 2018, and that was really bad. There was a lot of plot holes and copyright issues and stuff like that. Lazarus was a lot better. Lazarus had a consistent storyline and a plan to it. But then Lazarus was also intended to be a, like the plot to a Minecraft, like an interconnected Minecraft series with multiple different worlds. It was supposed to be like the background lore to that. Emissaria was decent. I actually, right next to me, I have the original. Oh shit! I'm being mauled by vampires. Oh yeah, the amount of player choice that used to be in Call of the Damned. You could do anything you wanted to, and the story would bend around your characters. There was a lot of player freedom, and that's one of the things I really liked about that story, was that there was never like a moment where you're forced into doing something, which is why, like, even though it's set in the apocalypse, you still had shit like all the different times. All right, I'm gonna go into explaining this, right? So, holy shit, it's been a long time. And also my controller is getting ready to die, and I'm being attacked by a dragon, because the game literally throws every obstacle it can at me all at once. God damn it. I'll explain this in depth in a moment. This is gonna take... It's gonna take some bullshit. That's what it's gonna take. Okay, hold on. How much damage does the Mace of Molag Bal do? 29? How much does my normal sword do? 22? Okay, so yeah, this is better. Oh, but this is using up so much of its thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fight this dragon real quick before I go into that. And I'm only gonna give you, like, a rough plot synopsis, because Call of the Damned was really in-depth, and a lot happened in that story. Okay. Come on, you gotta fucking die now! Yeah, I just burnt through all the charge on that damn sword, or mace, instantly. Yeah. That is the thing about Call of the Dead. Or Call of the Damned, sorry. Alright, now I'm gonna go into this and explain what happened, right? So, let me put that away. Oh my god, I get the point! Dude, every time I try to talk, something interrupts me. Alright. Alright. If the music will cut out. So, I've always been really into, you know, things like, monsters and magic and the undead and all that stuff. But anyway, back in 2012, I got really inspired by a few different things, and I decided to create a zombie game. And that was what Call of the Damned started as. It was just a zombie game. And it started out brutal. I gathered, originally it was me and someone named Nicholas and Steve, and it was basically live-action role-playing of this apocalyptic scenario. And when I say it was brutal, I mean it was brutal. You had to eat, you had to drink, you could get diseases, and your characters could die permanently. It was a constant struggle to survive against the undead and various other monsters. Eventually, W187 joined in as well, and that storyline went on for 6 years. And there were overarching plot lines. There were major antagonists, there were villains, there was the Walker King, there were the Nightmares, there were a lot of different antagonists, and each of these antagonists had a place in the world, and they could permanently kill you, and they could negatively impact you, but there was nothing forcing you to actually deal with them. The entire storyline was just whatever the players decide they want to do is what will happen. And, you know, NPCs can cause you to have to deal with shit that you don't want to have to do, but there are ways to avoid it and get around it, or, like, ignore the fact that it's limiting what you can do. It was a very, like, long and in-depth story that gave the players complete agency over what they wanted to do. You would never get railroaded. Yes, I'm the one who created it. It was a live-action roleplay plotline that I created back in 2012. It had a lot of, like, copyrighted content in it, because I was, like, really inspired by a lot of different things at the time, and I was kind of, like, taking different monsters and concepts from various games and adding them into this world. So not only was it this, like, you know, this interesting, live-action RPG, but it also had, game, like, elements from other games. So it was essentially like, imagine if a lot of the monsters from your favorite games just appeared in the real world, and you had to actually deal with them as threats, and that was basically what that story amounted to. And then sometime in 2018, after I ended off that story because I realized just how many copyrighted things I had put into it, I created Lazarus. And I don't want to go too in-depth on Lazarus because I actually still like the plotline to it, and I might reuse it in the future, but essentially it was also a storyline that was inspired by various games and stuff, but it didn't have any stolen content to it. It was all original that time, which is why I still plan on potentially reusing it. But then instead of doing it live action like we did with you know, Call of the Damned, I decided that it would be best to participate in Lazarus through a pre-existing game. And so essentially I created a Minecraft RPG series, and I spent a long time here on my channel. You can actually still find the videos of me building the different environments and building the world that players would get to explore. Like, I spent a long time building quest lines and dungeons and all this other shit that the player would eventually be able to explore. And that was Lazarus. It was essentially a better version of Call of the Damned, without all the, like, stolen content and stuff. And then, back in 2019, I created Emissaria, which was my first attempt at writing a book, and I actually have the first draft of it in my hand right now. It's currently only... Let me count this real quick. It's 12 pages long. That's as far as I got into the draft. But I have it directly in front of me right now. I'll, like, read the first paragraph out loud. The sun fell upon the peaks of the mountains, light piercing a dreary gray sky. A cold air surrounded the cliff. A man on his knees sat covered in blood and scrapes. Mason stood over him and spoke. You don't deserve mercy, before kicking him over the edge of the cliff. That's all I'm gonna read from that, because this is a really shit draft. I sucked at writing back then. I was good at writing, like, characters, but only, like, from a live perspective. I wasn't good at writing characters down in the... Like, I'm good at writing characters in the moment, but not good at writing them down. If that makes sense. Like, I'm good at acting out characters because I can personify them, but I'm not good at writing them down. So this is a pretty rough draft. Basically, the plot of that was that in a world which we're just going to call Emissaria, 3 people, Mason, Rose, and Ellie, essentially become operatives in a civil war, going undercover into enemy lines to try and end a civil war that broke out between, well, not a civil war, sorry, basically a world war occurred because 2 groups of allying nations got into a conflict. I'm sucking at explaining this right now. Basically, a cult causes a war between 2 major factions consisting of multiple countries. And these 3 people end up becoming undercover operatives and make a journey to go into that country so that they can try and end the war. And Mason and Rose were knights working for one of the countries, which is why they ended up becoming operatives. And then Ellie was a prostitute because her family died when she was a child, and she was forced to find work, and that was the only job she could find in this really fucked up society. And so even though she's a prostitute and is essentially the lowest of the low class-wise, Mason and Rose, like, respected and took pity on her and became friends with her because they, you know, they considered her human when everyone else just considered her this walking sex doll. And so that's sort of how their friendship came about. And they basically the intention was that they would spend the story becoming closer and closer, and eventually each of the characters would, you know, grow to love each other more and become, like, really great friends. But, you know, that was Emissaria, and I never got past the rough draft phase, or, sorry, that was... Wait, yeah, no, that was Emissaria, and I never got past the rough draft of that story. Then, back in 2018, I skipped this one. Elemenios was another story that I had started writing down, but that one was really bad, so I'm not going to go over it. And then, early 2020, I started on my second attempt at writing, like, a proper book, and that would be The Man in the Smiling Red Mask. And this time, I decided to write from a first-person POV, and it would switch between which of the main characters' POV you were seeing throughout the story. And I put a lot more effort into The Man in the Smiling Red Mask. There were different themes that I planned on exploring throughout the storyline, and each character's had a lot of personality written to them. So that was like a really, really in-depth story, The Man in the Smiling Red Mask. I think I still have one of its rough drafts too. I might pull it up real quick. I don't have much of it, I don't think, though. Let me see, where would that even be at? Where would that be? Draft attempt 1, probably there. Yeah, I'll read, like, the first part of that story out real quick. But basically, the world building behind that story is that, unlike in a lot of other fantasy stories, The Man in the Smiling Red Mask was set in a very, like, Prussian/German Empire-inspired land. Like, during the Second Age, a person known as the Iron Hound basically conquered the entire continent. And this is a very, like, the entire world is set in this, like, essentially alternate version of Germany. So this person, the Führer of this second Reich, of their, this, like, Führer of the Iron Reich, who led this empire and dominated, like, the entire continent, had complete control over wolves and also lycanthropy, the ability to, like, transmute from human into animal, and use this to conquer the continent. However, the side effect of that was that lycanthropy began to spread throughout the entire continent like a plague, and eventually, you know, his empire collapsed. And then, you know, years later in the Third Age, this imperial Prussian society has also been merged with this Renaissance-era carnival sort of style. So it's not like being in just like a, you know, medieval city. It's more like being in imperial Germany, but with a lot of, you know, Renaissance-era, you know, bits added onto it. But I guess I'll read, like, the first bit of that one while I'm here. Might as well, you know what I mean? So, first POV, the first thing I noticed, the smell all around me throughout the town, the smell of bile, and the added smell of dead hog isn't helping either. I walk down the muddy path through the village, glancing away every time my reflection is shown in the puddle. The damp gray air still smells of the rain from earlier, moisture sticking to my skin like a viscous glue. I walk up and push open the swinging doors of the tavern and am instantly hit by the warmth. It's dry, much drier than the outside. The place isn't packed, but it's a small town and the day is young. I turn to call to the tavern girl. "Can I get something warm, please?" The tavern girl walks up. "All we got is a bit of bone broth, fresh out of meat, I'm afraid. But you are in luck. Another half hour and we might have been out of it, too." God damn it. I was really hoping for something heartier. Though it's better than nothing. But can I even afford it? I looked into the satchel and saw only 4 silts and a few pence. "How much would a bowl be, ma'am?" She doesn't respond and I'm left sitting there awkwardly. On my left, a guy twice my weight, built like an ogre compared to me. Shit, someone's talking. I look up to the girl, set down the bone broth. "That'll be 3 pence and 50 silts, but if you're not good for it, there are other ways of paying." I tilt my head a bit confused, my face scrunching into this weird look of absent-minded behavior. "What do you mean, other ways of paying?" "Well, there's been a skulking wolf getting into the old stock. That's why we had to meet. Bugger ate it all. If you can get it and bring it back for cooking, the meal's free. You look armed enough to handle it." Unfortunately for me, she's right. I'm dressed in a fine black cloth and have an arming sword and a short sword on my back. Anyone within a kilometer of me could tell I'm not just some wandering kid. I'd love to just pay for my meal, but fuck it if I couldn't keep my last coin. Money. That's what it all comes down to. More than my family and kin under our coat of arms, I miss the wealth. The hatred and anger burning in me, but honestly, the poverty. Fuck if that's not my undoing. Fine, I'll do it. Just let me stay here till night falls and I'll handle it. Damn it, another distraction. I'm already 3 days behind her. I'm not gonna read the rest of this. Actually, yeah, no, I'm not gonna read the rest of this. I spent a long time fucking reading that. Alright, so let's get back to doing some enchanting. Yeah, I'm not gonna read the rest of that, though. I feel like I spent too long reading it as is. Let's enchant our armor if we can. Shit. Fortify heavy armor, increases heavy armor skill by 8 points. You know what? That might not be a bad idea. The black star. That'll do it. You know what? Yeah, fuck it, I'll do that. 11 points is good enough for me. Reading moment. You know, it's funny I stopped right there because I was literally like less than a paragraph away from finishing that character's POV. Like, I could have easily just finished it off instead of stopping midway through it. But I just stopped midway through it like a fucking idiot. But yeah, I do a lot of world building, which is why I've considered creating like a tabletop game so that people can like experience that that playability, that story. And actually, my current project that I'm working on is, like, it's entirely world building. There's no main plot to it yet. And the reason I've done that is because the current plot I'm working on is essentially a world building framework so that once it's done, you can literally use it to create an endless number of stories because it leaves open a massive room of variability. So essentially what I'm doing is creating a player's guidebook of lore and information that you can use to build any number of stories set in any number of locations. Yeah, I remember that you wanted to continue Call of the Damned, but the problem was that I couldn't think of a way to continue it, because, like, if we did it, like, IRL and, like, live action, I thought it might not work as well anymore, because you're, like, you know, you're older, you're not, you don't have the childish innocence that can blind you and make you, like, go along with stuff. But I did consider bringing it back. Holy shit, I'm dying at the moment, though. I cannot put a lot of enchantments on this helmet. It's a shame we don't have more stuff. Oh, actually, hold on. What about, I got another ring while I was out, too, didn't I? Yeah. Let's enchant this ring real quick. Let's give it resist shock, and then just use, like, a petty soul gem on it. It's useless, but it'll give us some XP, and that's all I want. I'm not going to use any of these rings anyway. And actually, I can sell them after I'm done creating them. We'll do the same with this silver emerald necklace. Like, our goal here really is just to get our XP up. I mean, yeah, I would be fine hosting. I would be fine hosting as a dungeon master. One of the things that worries me, though, is that I can write really in-depth storylines with like main antagonists and with goals and stuff like that. But if I did that, I might like railroad the players. I don't know if I'm gonna be good enough at balancing player freedom, but also giving them a main story. Cause like I could easily write a story that doesn't have a main goal, where players just get to like explore and experience the world and like see all these cool things and stuff like that. I could definitely do something like that, and that might be entertaining. But if I were to give them a main, like, quest line, I feel like I might accidentally push them down the quest line too much. If you know what I mean, if that, like, makes sense. Well, yeah, with Call of the Dead, it worked out pretty well. Because, but here's the thing about Call of the Dead, though, right? Is that Call of the Dead was literally written as we went. Like, or I keep calling it Call of the Dead. Call of the Damned. Was literally written as we went. So the first like 3 chapters were spent in this one house, like fortifying this base up, and then out of nowhere it just got fucking destroyed by a massive group of bandits that just had a tank, and that like kicked the players out and forced them to explore. But then the next like 6 chapters didn't have an overarching villain. You know, you always had the threat of Nighthawk in the distance, because they were always, like, from the very beginning, they were going around and trying to take over human settlements. So you technically had Nighthawk as this overarching villain, but there was never really a desire to stop them. Like, if you saw them, the players used to, like, stop them a lot, but they never went out of their way to find Nighthawk facilities to stop them. So for, like, the next 6 chapters, nothing really happened with them. It was just occasional scuffles and stuff. But then, Chapter 7, the entire, like, chapter, was about storming a main Nighthawk facility and stopping them from bringing back the Walker King, which was a random antagonist that was added into Chapter, like, 5, and it was literally just a one-off antagonist that was this massive boss and threat that even killed some of the main characters. But then they were bringing it back in the later chapter, and it ended up being the final boss of that campaign. And then after that, the Nightmares, which had first been seen in like Chapter 4 as again like this one-off villain, became the main antagonists there too. Only with the Nightmares, they were like actively going to make it impossible to do anything else. And so even though we did like side quests and stuff, we did have to stop them in order to continue the game and like open up the freedom that we used to have. So like there was in-game motivation for the players, because you know the players might want to be heroes or whatever, or they might want to like try and stop people from dying. But then meta-ly, like from a meta perspective, there was player agency, because you'd want to stop them so that you can open back up the game and be able to do stuff more, like do more stuff. So if I took it up again and I started trying to, fuck, if I can even talk right now, I'm like dying. If I like took it back up and started trying to, you know, dude, what is happening to me right now? I'll be right back. If I like were to be like a DM, I probably could like figure out a way to balance player agency while also adding some like overarching antagonists for them to fight. But I'm not entirely sure if I'd be able to do it, which is one of the... Holy shit. I don't disagree. It was about freedom. But I would say that for most of the game, at least for most of the early game, we were pretty much, I would argue, we were pretty much lawful good characters. Like, if we saw people in the wild, we would usually try and talk to them before just opening fire, and, like, try and tell them we're friendly and get them to join our group. So I would say that in the beginning, we were still pretty lawful good characters. Not in the end, though. By the end of that game, we had an entire universe of slaves that only existed so that we could kill them and use their bodies and blood for fucking magic to get stronger. Like, we may have started as decently good people, but by the end of it, we were megalomaniacs who had this massive operation. We had a gigantic facility filled with different rooms and fucking, oh my god. Like... Like, we would literally go in and stop nations from being able to run themselves internally the way they want to, because we were just so powerful that if they resisted, we could destroy them, and we essentially forced our way into nations to do whatever we wanted by the end. So, we may have started lawful good, but we definitely didn't end lawful good. So there was definitely some freedom there. Fortify heavy armor. Greater soul gem. Good enough. And then what else do we have? The Imperial boots. Oh shit, wait, what did I just enchant? I enchanted what I'm currently... Oh, don't tell me. Let me guess. 9. And what I'm probably wearing doesn't have 9. Oh, it has 13. Wait, did it have 13 before? Does anyone remember what it had before I enchanted it? I'm gonna check real quick, if I can. Yeah, I'm gonna go back real quick and see what it had on it. No, okay, so it was 13 before. Alright, so yeah, that's fine. What else can we enchant while we're here, then? We have... our helmet, and we have the boots. Let's try and enchant the boots. Resist shock. I guess, yeah, we'll just give it resist shock. Wait, should I give it resist shock or resist frost? I'm gonna leave it up to you guys whether I give it resist frost or resist shock. Because it doesn't really matter to me either way. Frost. Alright, yeah, we'll give it resist frost. And then let's craft it up. And now we can back out of this menu. And let's equip everything. I'm gonna take everything we're wearing off real quick. And then I'm gonna equip it again. Alright, so... we're gonna equip our shield. Equip the enchanted dwarven armor. Equip our dwarven helmet. We'll put on the boots and the braces, and then we'll put on one-handed attacks, do 15% more damage, and then we'll look for a ring to equip. Increases light armor skill, increases... So we're either going to use the minor knight one, or what other rings do I have? Those are all useless, so I think minor knight. Yeah, and then we're just gonna, like... Oh, I don't have any soul gems at the moment, so I can't. But if I had more soul gems, I was just gonna enchant the other stuff I have on me.
It seems this damn...
Alright.
Take a look.
Now we're gonna sell this guy the stuff that we don't want. So we're gonna sell this one, and that one, and that. And what else do we have? Sell that, and that. Oh, he barely has any money left. Alright, we're gonna go find someone else to sell stuff to.
You should join the Mages
Oh,
College.
hold on. Wait. What have you got for sale?
Magic. Spells and incantations for those with the talent.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Fagnar. I just want to see what you have on you. Right, he has all the useless shit that I just sold him. A useless scroll. Oh, but he does have some spell tomes. Okay. I'm gonna think about this really, really strongly before I make a decision. Holy shit, you have so many spells. Okay. How good is Oak Flesh? Alteration Oak Flesh. Increases it by 40 points.
Need something?
Okay.
Spells and incantations for those with
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Fagnar. I get it. Okay, we have 29.89 gold. Turn Lesser Undead. No, that's pretty useless. We're gonna buy Stone Flesh. Increase armor rating by 60 points and negates up to 60 points of spell damage or effects. Okay, we're gonna buy that too. That sounds interesting. Lightning does 8 points of shock damage to health and magic per second. We're gonna buy this one, because I wanted to get that last time. We're gonna buy Soul Trap too. Muffle. We're gonna buy Muffle. Conjure Flame Atronach. We'll buy that too. We're gonna buy Candlelight. And then what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna sell him the other shit that I had on, so I can get some of my gold back. I won't be able to get a massive amount back, but we'll be able to get a little bit back. It's all about the strats, dude. Yep, unfortunately it is February. Right, and I say unfortunately, because once again, I'm fucking single again. So, you know, I hate this month with a passion. God damn it. Shit, did I already have Sparks? I already had Sparks. I'm gonna sell him back the book that I just bought.
Yes?
He's probably not gonna buy it for as much as he sold it, though, so that's unfortunate. But I'm gonna get at least a little bit of my money back. I didn't know I already had this one. Although, I don't know how I already had that one, because whenever I guess I'm just stupid. And I've already favorited it, too, so I have no idea how I didn't notice that I already had that. But anyway, we're going to favor Muffle, favor Candlelight and Stone Flesh, and take off Oak Flesh. Restoration, we'll favorite that. Powers, have we already favorited that? Yeah. Alright, so there we go. So now, we should be significantly stronger than we were before. And we've basically maxed out everything that we could have done in this situation. So, even though we're only an hour and 37 minutes into the stream, I would say this has been a very productive stream. And the reason I wanted to get Muffle is for this right here. What do you mean I don't have enough magic? The fuck? Oh shit, I haven't put like any points into magic this playthrough. I keep forgetting about that. I need to put more points into magic. Shit, I don't even have enough to use this, do I? Let's see. Alteration, it costs... No, it's illusion. 122, and let me guess, my magic's currently 120. Yep. Okay, so we need to level up again this stream, because I literally can't even use this spell yet. Let's see, what can I level up this... If I use a two-handed weapon, but I don't really feel like that would be that effective. I beat an old man into complying. I say that was a pretty good moment right there. That was a quality Silcrow moment right there. Beating old men is definitely going to be a favorite pastime of mine. But anyway, this Warhammer right here is actually a dual-wield weapon, which means that if I use it, since it's very low, I'll be able to level up fast with that skill, which means I'll also be able to gain levels fast. which means I can use this to level up so that I can upgrade my magicka. And the reason I wanted Muffle is because you do not need to target an enemy to use Muffle, and you also don't have to meet any qualifications to use Muffle. You can use the spell as many times as you want. And the reason that's important is because essentially what that means is that as we walk through Skyrim, I can pop the spell over and over again and level up Illusion really fast. So I can max level Illusion just by walking around so fast. And what that'll do is it'll give me hella XP, which lets me level up even faster, which allows me to put more points into health, magic, and stamina. So essentially, Muffle is just this spell that you can use to break the leveling system in this game and grind the shit out of it. It's very effective. And that is exactly why I wanted the spell. I was not expecting it to be able to get it this early, but I'm really glad that I did. So we're gonna go find some enemies to fuck up so that we can level up. I think we should be able to find some over here, because there were a lot of undead over there a while back.
I say that I did not, but in every part of Skyrim, there is talk of dragon sightings. It is not.
But yeah, this should be a really effective stream. We're probably gonna get so much done. I mean, we've already gotten a lot done. Look at how much better equipped we are now than we were last stream. But we should be able to get even more done. Actually, no, there's a burial site over here, so this would be the best place to go to level up. Whirlwind Sprint is still active, so that's perfect. And then we're gonna use Whirlwind Sprint a lot more this playthrough, because I've realized that even when I run out of stamina, I can use it, and that gives me an extra little boost, which lets me be a bit faster. Like, this playthrough, more than any of my other playthroughs of a game, I've realized a lot more of how to, like, maximize progress. Speaking of February, I was looking through my feed from early 2020 and realized how much of a salty asshole I was. I had a good like 6 or 7 posts in my meme page that was just me fucking viciously tearing into Valentine's Day as a holiday. Like, I was not letting any of my followers enjoy their relationships if they had any. But what's even funnier is how many people liked those posts, which means there's a bunch of other salty, lonely assholes that were following me that were just like, you know, I like what this guy has to say. Fuck Valentine's Day. And that's fucking hilarious to me. It's cringy in hindsight, but it's fucking funny as all hell. Like, there were so many posts. I remember one of them, I got like an ad for like Hershey's Kiss, and I made an entire post about how Hershey Kisses ads for Valentine's Day were fucking annoying, and that they should shut the fuck up and let single people live their lives. Like, it's such a salty post. It screams angst so bad. Dog, I didn't accomplish shit in 2020. I started the year off being led on by a fucking narcissist for 2 or 3 months. And then I spent the next 7 months in quarantine doing fucking nothing. And then I ended it by falling for another person who didn't like me back. I did nothing in 2020 that was of any significance. Although it is true, I did clear a lot of the N-word mentions from the Discord server. And the reason I did that was because I was looking back on 2020, and I realized something. Our server looks disgusting if you if you were to join our server, and the first thing you did was type in the N-word and see all the times oh god, no! Yeah, there was a lot of N-word usage in my server by a lot of different people. I cleared those out so that it wouldn't be that bad. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I should not have tried this. Why? Why? Why did I try this? This was a bad idea. Oh my god. But yeah, our server... our server would look really bad if your only, like, you know, knowledge about it was how many times people used the N-word. And, you know, the reason my server is like that is because when I created that server, I literally created it to have no rules. The entire point was that anyone there could be as much of an asshole as they wanted, and if you didn't like that, then you should leave the server. So that entire server was full of, like, the most heinous shit. People would bully each other constantly, and it was a very brutal server. But the entire point was so that people would have a server where they didn't have to worry about how much of an asshole they are. And I mean, the idea behind that isn't terrible. It lets people get out their worst energy in one place instead of accidentally, you know, putting that shit out there somewhere else that's more important. But the problem with that is that I also used my Discord server as, like, my channel's official server for the longest time. And so in 2020, I was just like, I gotta change this. This looks really bad. So I started purging some of the, you know, worst stuff from the server. But, you know, that's the explanation behind that. And yeah, Nicholas has always been a very cringy person. He still is. He's a very cringy human being. Remember earlier when I said, oh yeah, we'll just use this Warhammer. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. Yeah, it essentially was kind of an anarchy server where you could just do whatever. And, like, even though rooms have specific purposes, you could do pretty much anything and you'd get away with it. Like, one of the bigger rules was, like, don't post porn in the general channel because not everyone wants to see that. But then there was also no punishment for if you decide to post porn in general. So even though it's technically, like, not a rule, but a suggestion, no one listens to the suggestion and they would just post porn anyway. So yeah, it really was a completely lawless server. Which would be fine if it weren't also my channel's official server. Like, for the longest time, it was linked in my channel bio, so that anyone could join it. Dude, and that server has gone through so many fucking changes, too. There used to be different elemental class roles at one point, and then, fucking hell, in another point of time, Idle RPG, which was a Discord bot, became really popular on the server, so then everyone was using it. And then afterwards it died, and using Puppet accounts became popular, so people would use Tupperware, which was a bot on the server, to create dozens of different NPCs and have them talk to each other. Like, you'd have Buddha and God getting into an argument with Satan, and that went on for a long time. Dude, I've been in so many fucking Discord relationships on that goddamn server. I was fucking married to Beethoven for like a month. And then I married Umbra for a while as well. Yeah, and the mailman. I'm gonna be honest, you're gonna have to specify which part of that you're confused by. Because literally anything that I just said could have been highly confusing without context. But yeah, my server has had a very weird history. I hope this giant doesn't notice me. Oh, please don't notice me. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna run. Now we're gonna run. I can't run. I'm out of stamina. Yeah, my server has had a very weird history. Also, I'm gonna have to take a mild break real quick. I'll be back in about 30 seconds, but I gotta go grab something. So I'm gonna come down here and find a place to rest after I get away from all these giants, because I really don't want to die. Oh shit, please don't be aggroed at me. Yeah, it'll be about 30 seconds, but I do have to go grab something. Alright, I'm back. Also, I feel like I should mention this real quick, because I just noticed that it was next to me. I started attempting to get back into staining paper. I grabbed that, okay, so basically, this is going to take some context. I got a wax seal kit recently, right? And one of the things I wanted to try was, can you seal scrolls, you know, circular objects? The answer is yes, and I sealed one. Well, earlier today, I went and tried to stain the paper to make it look aged. My first attempt worked, but not well. It looks old and it looks weathered, but I actually want it to look a bit deeper. And so I think next time I'm going to consider staining it more and adding a bit more burn, like burning some parts of the paper to blacken it and make it look even more old and torn. So I just thought I'd mention that real quick. But we'll continue on our way now. And yes, we did lose the person who joined the stream, because literally anytime someone new joins my streams, it's at a very inconvenient moment. Yeah, I want to create like some scrolls and stuff, because I can seal them with the wax seals, and I can use them to store information. And if you don't know what a wax seal is, it's where you pour like melted wax and then you stamp it closed with an insignia. You'll see it done in a lot of like fantasy movies or movies set in the 1800s, stuff like that. So that's what that is. And if you want to know more, you can check out my Instagram page where I've posted about it a little bit. But I remember I told you I broke down my my entire Instagram page's history. Like, okay, hold on. I told W the other day I broke down. Oh my God, this is so loud. I broke down my Instagram into the statistics for it to see what all I've posted and in what capacity, and that wielded some interesting results. There's only one post on my entire page that I'm not sure if I like. The rest I'm content with, but there's one that really kind of bugs me, and I've considered deleting it a few times now. And it's one of the posts where I was going in depth on all the stuff that I had in the storage chest, but it was also from when I didn't have a light in my room, because my room just didn't have a light bulb back then. And it was like, my lamp wasn't bright enough at the time, and so I had to use a flashlight to shine in, and so it has like really awkward filming. So I think I might actually delete that post, because it's the only post that truly bothers me every time I see it. I was honestly expecting us to level this skill up a bit faster and to get a bit more XP than what we're getting, but you know, it's not quite working out that way, but it's fine. Yeah, our main goal here is just to get enough XP to where I can level up one more time so that I can increase my magicka enough to use Muffle, because once we get that, farming XP will be so easy that it won't even really be, you know, a conversation topic anymore. Oh my God, that damage though. Okay, that's doing nothing to the bandit chief though. Dude, this is doing nothing. Alright, I'm gonna have to heal real quick. Oh, we're really close to leveling up, though. Oh, actually, you know what else I can do? I can let these enemies hit me a bunch, and I can actually farm my restoration skill while we're here, too. So we're gonna be really multitasking here. Alright, and we're about to run out of restoration, so we're gonna switch to this. get back to beating this woman to death. Nothing like beating a woman to get your blood pumping, you know what I mean, boys?
Victory is yours.
Alright. We'll let this dude keep shooting us a little bit, though, so that we can, get some healing in. Because our restoration is also pretty low, and I want to get restoration high enough to where I can use it to restore stamina. Because that will also fix our stamina problem, if I can just heal stamina whenever. Actually, what is our restoration at the moment? We're at restoration 31. We need 40 to get respite. You need to do more damage to me, so I'm gonna let you get closer so you can hit me with your knife. This is gonna be pretty boring to watch. So while we're waiting, y'all got any conversation topics you'd like to go over? She does like no damage to me. This is really embarrassing. But yeah, back on the topic of D&D. I've actually been wanting to try out D&D because I've never played it before. Yeah, W, what is it?
Now you.
Oh, you got some new shit, huh? That sounds interesting. I probably will come over tomorrow and check that out. I think her bow actually does more damage to me, so I'm gonna step back and let her use the bow.
You won't get the best of me.
Right. Understandable. So, like, are you planning on moving, like, all the stuff you usually keep at your dad's to your mom's house, and then, like, bringing some of it with you when you go to Oklahoma to visit? Like, is that how you're gonna, end up handling this? How is she missing? I'm holding still. Understandable. Makes sense. So like, the interesting thing about that, to me, is that, oh shit, we leveled up. Nice. Let me grab this warhammer and finish this dude off. So like, does that mean that, over the summer, you're gonna be like you're not gonna be able to produce any content or stuff like that? Like, you're not gonna have a lot of stuff on you? Or, like, how much stuff are you planning on bringing with you to your dad's? If you don't mind me asking as much. And we'll put this into, Magicka real quick. And that will let me, demonstrate the point that I wanted to demonstrate earlier, which is just how broken Muffle is. Let me make sure I set a waypoint back at Whiterun so that I can... Okay, yeah, I already have a waypoint at Whiterun, so which direction is it? This direction? And now what we can do is literally this. And this is going to allow us to level up so fast, it's not even funny. The game just auto-saved. It auto-saves every time I wait, so we're not gonna have to worry about saving. Okay. So here's what's happening, right? Muffle is a spell that when you pop it, you move quietly for 180 seconds. It lowers the amount of noise you make, right? What I'm doing is popping the spell, but then because I don't have very much magic, I'm hitting wait, and I'm waiting 1 hour, which fully recharges my magic. So then I can pop it, wait, get all my magic back, pop it again, and I can repeat this process over and over again, and basically it makes it so I level up illusion really fast, which also levels me up really fast, and so essentially I can do this to grind the shit out of XP. It is very much broken. It is also very loud. But yeah, this is really fucking cheap, but it gets you hella XP. Look, we're almost to level 19 already. Just from doing this. Oh, it's so bad. Yeah, it is so broken. Like, it really is the cheesiest shit you can do. It was really useful in my first playthrough because I was a battle mage. I'm probably going to be mostly warrior this playthrough though, so it's not as useful to me. But, you know, it's still pretty interesting, and it does still get you hella XP. Ah, damn it. A wolf interrupted my waiting process. Anyway, let me hit wait again. And you can see we're literally about to reach level 19. Just from doing this. For like, the little time that it took us to walk from where we were to Whiterun, and we're gonna be level 19. And if I had more magicka, it would be even more broken, because then I wouldn't even have to wait as often. And now we're level 19. Singularity in a nutshell. Oh shit, we're gonna put this point into stamina, so that we can increase our stamina count so we can run more. Although I think we're actually currently diseased, aren't we? Yeah, I have 3 different diseases. I need to go cure myself at the doctor here in Whiterun. But yeah, we're not going to be doing too much waiting. Essentially what's going to happen is, as we walk through Skyrim, I'm going to occasionally pop Muffle from now on. And that's going to be how we grind XP as we walk. I'm not going to do it whenever we're having, like, serious conversations, but when there's a bit of, like, downtime or silence where there's not really much happening, I'm just going to do that occasionally. And, you know, God, that's basically going to be our life from now on, is being an asshole and spamming Muffle constantly. But yeah, in my first playthrough, Illusion was literally the only skill that I got to level 100. And the reason I got it to level 100, despite never using a single Illusion spell besides Muffle, was because of just how often I used Muffle. Although that is a really nice view real quick. I'm gonna stop and enjoy that. Dude, I fucking love stars so much. And this game has a really beautiful skybox. It would be even better if both the moons were out right now, because then you'd have the stars, the Aurora Borealis, and the moons all in one frame, and it would look really nice. I don't know if you've actually noticed this or not, but this
I've been looking for
not
something I'm supposed to deliver.
Not the fucking courier.
Let's see here. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. The owner is asking me to hand out invitations to travelers. Looks like that's it.
That's actually not bad. That's the Mehrunes Dagon quest line. His cult is the cult that caused the Oblivion Crisis, which is Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. I actually read the entire book explaining that storyline on stream last time because nothing was happening. But we are gonna check that quest out later. That could be really interesting. I don't remember what I was originally saying though, because right, if you've noticed, all the Skyrim Singularity thumbnails is just some stars in the background with Skyrim Singularity written on it, and then 2 moons to represent the fact that Skyrim has 2 moons. Like, you can see there's like 2 crescent shapes, and that's like the point of that. I did not put a lot of time into making the thumbnail for Skyrim Singularity. It's literally just some starry background with 2 moons and then the word Skyrim Singularity written there. But I think it looks decent. I think it looks pretty nice. It conveys the point. It conveys the point well enough. Alright, as beautiful as the Skyrim scenery is, and as much as I would like to sit here for the next hour and do nothing but look up at the stars, we are currently live streaming, and so I probably should actually go into the city and get stuff done. But man, that skybox looks nice. Oh, actually, you can see one of the moons now. Dude, this game is absolutely gorgeous. If the other moon were out, it would be even better, having them both in the frame at once, but, I mean, dude, look at that skybox. That is the one thing I will say about Fallout, is that it does not have anywhere near as good of a skybox as Skyrim does. It's more cinematic, but it does not have as good of a skybox. Man, I really hope the next Elder Scrolls game is fantastic. I'm very hyped for it. I try not to get too hyped in things. You're gonna set that as your wallpaper later. Honestly, that would be a pretty good wallpaper. But yeah, I try not to get like overly hyped for things whenever they have like a lot of like hype train building up to them. But shit, dude, I am so hyped for the next Elder Scrolls game. I'm really hoping it's good. I'm worried that it's not gonna be because of Fallout 76, but I'm really hoping. But like when I went into this game, I knew about how popular it was and stuff like that. But I didn't like get my hopes up. I was just like, you know what? I've heard that it's great, but maybe it isn't as good as people say. So I'm gonna go in blind, well, as blind as you can be for a game this old. But I'm gonna go in relatively blind and see how it is. But honestly, I was very much impressed. I was like, you know what? Yeah, this game sort of lives up to the hype it gets. I did not mean to come in here. I meant to go to the doctors so that they could cure me of all the diseases I have. Because I'm a fucking walking plague at the moment. That is like the only thing I know about Cyberpunk, is that it's very unpopular, Well, and it's okay. I know 3 things. Wake Up Samurai. It's very unpopular, and the reason it's as bad as it is because it was rushed because the fans wouldn't shut the hell up. Yeah, it's like really buggy and stuff. Yeah, I've heard. But like it's people's own fault because the fans rushed them to produce it. Like they weren't gonna release it yet, but people kept fucking bitching at them, so they were just like, "Fine, all right, we'll do it." And then it ended up being like a major letdown. Temple of Kinnerath, yeah. So these guys should be able to cure me of my diseases. I think. Pretty sure they're the doctors. Yeah.
Welcome, child. This is the Temple of Kinnerath. The gildergreen outside was planted as a seedling in the early years of Whiterun. Disciples of Kinnerath could sense something holy in it, and traveled far to hear the winds of
yeah,
the
No Man's Sky has been like hated for being such a disappointment.
Not as many pilgrims these days.
I've heard that the game has received some updates, and that because of those updates, it's not as bad as it used to be. But, you know, it was still a pretty big letdown considering all they promised. But at the same time, it's like people should have known that what they were promising was way too ambitious. Yeah, I've heard recently that it's become pretty good. That's what I was saying a second ago, W. But, you know, what they promised was so ambitious that people should have known it wasn't going to be that great.
A big dead tree isn't very inspiring if you're coming to worship the divine of wind and rains. Kinnerath gives life, and we need a living tree to be her symbol. I've thought about that. Trees like this never really die, they only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child. But even if you could get to the Elder Gleam, you couldn't tap it. Not with any normal metal. Elder Gleam is older than metal, from a time before men or elves. To even affect it, you have to tap into the old magic. You'll have to deal with the Hag Ravens. I've heard about the weapon they've made for sacrificing Spriggans. It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself.
LAN parties?
Your spirit is strong. Kinnerath's winds will guide your path. It's held in a Hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
Well, that's nice, but that's not why I came here. I came here because I don't want to be sick anymore. Cure me.
So, have you gotten Nettlebane back from those filthy Hagraven? Indeed. The temple here in the city is the goddesses. After all, it is she who brings rain to our... When the wounded... As more of this... I wish only an end to the fighting. To the east of... Our tree... Even its name is an echo.
Dog, I just want to be cured of my fucking immense amount of diseases. Where's the other priest? I'll talk... Ooh, wait, hold on, what... Oh, shit, but the god I'm currently worshipping gives me more inventory, doesn't it? Wait, am I not... Oh, I'm not. I'm actually not, like, praised by any of the gods at the moment. Oh yeah, so I'll just, like, worship here, and that'll cure me of all my diseases. And it'll give me the blessing of Kinnerath. Which does what exactly? Increases my stamina by 25 points. Yeah, and that's super useful, too. Bet, so this has been pretty effective. And it opened up a new quest line, but we're not going to do that one yet. Man, we are, like, being mad productive this stream. Let's see here. Okay, so I think I'm gonna be stuck with this questline permanently. So, in one of my earlier Skyrim Singularity streams, I did that questline, and it leads to a trap. So, whenever I died, and it sent me back before that, I survived the trap. I died like an hour later, because I forgot to save. So when I went back to that same area, and knew it was a trap, I just decided to murder him.
So you can cast a few spells.
But rather than the game recognizing that, and getting rid of the questline, it left it on me. So now I'm gonna have that in my quest book permanently, and that fucking pisses me off. I'm literally never gonna be able to get rid of it. I'm gonna be stuck with it. And it's not that inconvenient, I just don't like having to look at it, you know what I mean? But anyway, we're gonna undo that one. I don't know what questline we're gonna do next. Wait, hold on, let me scroll back through the feed. I don't quite remember. I don't quite remember when you were talking about that quest. But, you know, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I really don't know what quest to do next. Maybe we'll do this one. Because this one is, over in Riften. Oh yeah, well that's not the first quest in the game. That's just a random quest. Like, that's a random side quest that you get for talking to an NPC. Yeah, no, that's just a random quest line. And it's not even a quest line. Like, you talk to the NPC, it gives you the quest, and then 30 seconds later, the quest is over. But yeah, we're gonna make our way over to Riften and start on this quest line, which is to collect all the unusual gems. Okay, it is literally 12:44 a.m., right? And my brother walks into my room, opens my fridge, and So he comes into my room to get some fucking water out of my goddamn fridge. And then he hears me mentioning it to the chat, and he comes back into the room. Oh, god damn it. Alright, we're gonna make our way to Riften to get this gem appraised. And then we might end the stream once we reach Riften, depending on how long it takes us to get to Riften, and depending on how many people are still in the chat when we get there. You can see I already have illusion at level 40 already.
Take care with those flames.
And this is without having the mage stone, which lets you level up magic even faster. If I had that equipped, we would literally grind XP so fast that it wouldn't even be funny. But you know, I'm not really sure what we're gonna do. Because really it depends. We're already 2 hours and 19 minutes into this stream, which is where I ended last night's episode of Skyrim Singularity, although that stream did really bad. But seeing as this stream has a bit more of an active audience, I kind of want to continue it longer. So we might not stop once we get to Riften. It all depends. It all depends. You know, another thing is that I think eventually I'm gonna go back and re-watch a lot of my Skyrim Singularity streams at like 1.25 speed so that they go by faster. And I'm gonna do that till some of them are like. And I'm also gonna skip through a lot. And I mean, when I say eventually, I mean like by the time I'm on Skyrim Singularity episode like 50 or something, I'll go back through some of the early streams to see what they were like. Cause so far, okay, hold on. Oh, dude, he died from being hit by my shield. I didn't even hit him with my sword. God damn. so far, episode 5, which is the most popular one with 54 views, is the only stream where I went into, like, some heavier topics. But it was also the stream that was entertaining the most amount of people. And, you know, we also had a very long conversation on game design that was really in-depth and was pretty nice. And, you know, that is, like, so that's, like, the ideal Skyrim Singularity stream, is going into a lot of topics like that, and, like, having some in-depth topics. I think this stream has been pretty good, too. We covered, like, you know, a decent range of topics and pretty in-depth. Oh, I think I need to fill up the Mace of Molag Bal, don't I? Oh, shit. Okay, so, I don't know. Hold on, let me kill something real quick. I need to test a theory. I'm gonna try and kill something with this mace and see if I can still fill up soul gems even when the mace is empty. If not, I have Soul Trap and I can always use that. I need to favorite it though. Apparently I never favorited it. Is Soul Trap? Yeah, Soul Trap is Conjuration. Oh shit, I should favorite Conjure Flame Atronach as well. Or Atronach? Atronach? I feel like Atronach is probably how it's pronounced. But yeah, I want to test that real quick, so let's find an enemy to murder. And of course, now that I say that, this is going to be the most peaceful time I've ever had. I'm not going to find anyone. Dog, I'm like dying over here at the moment. Okay, here we go. We're gonna fight this spider real quick so that we can test this out. Alright, so no, it doesn't fill up a soul gem if you do not have the mace charged. So we're gonna get Soul Trap so that we can, you know, start filling up soul gems that way. Yeah, it is about time you got your saber fixed. It's been broken for a long time. I think I'm gonna try and eventually get mine fixed as well, but I don't really know the process or what part, like the actual name of the part that I need to get fixed, and so I'm very hesitant about going to get it fixed, but I do want to. Okay, so basically, we're talking about lightsabers. I can't demonstrate because I'm streaming right now, but if you have my Instagram, I'll do an Instagram live later. Actually, you know what? I'll do one right now. I'll get on Instagram real quick and do an Instagram live. Because I think you have my Instagram, and I can, like, show you what we're talking about at the moment. Basically, what they are is they're replica lightsabers made for stunt combat. So yeah, I'm gonna start broadcasting real quick off my phone so that I can demonstrate. I'll grab the broken one too. Checking connection. You're now live. Alright, so I have the small one, which is a Tonto blade. And then I have two of the longer ones, which are, you know, the normal lightsaber length. And these two longer ones that have a gilded handle, ow. You can use them separately, but then they can also connect. Right, so this is basically what we're talking about. Are these, and you can see they're glowing at the moment because I have them turned on. They're stunt sabers, so you use them to fight. This is the Tonto one, it's very small. And then here are the normal length blades. This one right here is broken. The light inside no longer works because it dropped about 6 feet onto the concrete and shattered the internal mechanism, which is why I need to get it repaired. And you can use them separately, or you can connect them to create a dual saber. And I'll put them together real quick, even though I can't turn it on, just so that I can demonstrate the point that I'm trying to make. So let me put them together real quick. I know we're taking a pretty big break. I apologize to the chat here on YouTube, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this real quick so that I can, you know, explain basically. So if you saw how before they were both separate, now I've put the two handles together, and I'll put on the other blade even though I can't turn it on. And essentially what that does is it lets you create a dual blade that you can fight with. But, yeah, one of them's broken at the moment, so that's unfortunate. Anyway, I'm gonna put these back now and end the Instagram live. W just now joined and I'm already done. I'm already done explaining everything and I'm getting ready to end the live, and W's just now getting here. That's so unfortunate. Rest in peace, W. But yeah, I'm gonna go put this stuff back and we'll get back to playing Skyrim. But yeah, the bloodlust that I mentioned the other day was a lust for saber combat, because I've gotten very rusty, and I don't much like that. Let me put the bottom back on this. I'm gonna end the live now, and then get back into the chat so I can see what's happening. Yeah, you could hear like all the voices repeating. Yeah. Alright, so I ended the live. Just put everything back. Let's get back to Skyrim. I'm surprised that none of the people who were like watching left during that entire... Never mind, 2 of them left. I was like, man, I'm really surprised that no one left when I was doing all that. And then I checked and refreshed my feed and they left. The recent... Oh yeah, you, Holy shit, I'm gonna die. Oh, are you talking about on my, Are you talking about on my story or on my actual feed? I feel like you might be talking about my actual feed, where I posted, like a picture of the wax seal kit. I don't... it's real... Okay, hold on. Yeah, on the feed. Yeah, so if on the feed, I have the post where I, like, actually showed the stuff that I got. It, like, starts with, like, a show of the entire kit, and then it moves on to showing the process, as well as showing the results, and it shows 2 of the stamps. If you're talking about that one, then I know what you mean. But if you're talking about on my story, where I, sealed the scroll closed... Because I also have that one done. But I think you're talking about my actual feed. You don't know. Understandable. But, let's get out, what is it? Soul Trap, yeah. We need to fill up some soul gems while we make our way to Riften. So hopefully we're going to encounter some bandits or something that I can kill. Because ideally we want to kill human enemies, because the Black Star is an infinite soul gem. In case you don't know, the Black Star is one of the things I got in one of my earlier Skyrim Singularity streams. It is this bad boy right here, if you can see it. I know the mace is kind of in the background. But, basically, it's a soul gem that doesn't get destroyed whenever I use it, like normal soul gems do. Meaning it's legit an infinite soul gem, which is really useful. And, because it's the Black Star instead of the normal one, that means it's an infinite black soul gem. And black soul gems trap, human enemy souls, or like, humanoid races rather than monsters. which basically means that I can kill infinite bandits and fill up soul gems and use that for enchanting and stuff like that, which is really nice. So ideally we'll run into like a bandit alcove or something like that. I guess I've already discovered this location. I'm gonna steal some of your cheese. Okay, run. Steal the cheese and run. Steal the cheese and run. Alright, yeah, you have a question? Okay. When you trap a soul, right? What that means, soul trap, is that as soon as I cast this on an enemy, when I kill them, I will steal their soul if I have a soul gem that can hold it. And what soul gems do is you use them when you're enchanting. It destroys the soul gem and uses the soul to bind the enchantment to whatever you're using. Or what you can do is, you see, enchanted weapons, they actually have a recharge meter, and what you do is you use soul gems to recharge them. So that's why I need to trap souls. Unfortunately, it looks like we're about to get into a fight. Which is really annoying, because I literally just spent the soul that I got, putting it into the mace, and now I'm gonna burn through it already. So I'm not fighting this dragon. I refuse. Wait, what? Oh, we're nowhere near the border. I was like, what the hell? It looks like we're already at the border of the map. Oh, why won't you leave me alone, you little bitch? Once we get restoration to level 40, we will get respite though, and then I won't have to worry about stamina constantly diffusing. Or depleting, rather. I don't know what word I said, but I know it wasn't the one I meant. I think we're getting far enough away now that the dragon won't follow us. So that's nice. Oh, hello little fox. I really want to kill you right now so I can steal your soul. So if you would slow down, that would be mad appreciated. I have no mercy. Oh, that reminds me, the next human enemy that I find, I need to beat until the moment they beg for mercy, and I'll explain why in a moment. Actually, no, I won't explain why. I'm going to wait until they beg for mercy, and then you're gonna understand why. Because I realized last stream... Come here, little bunny, I'm not gonna hurt you. I lied. You said you'd stay away. I lied. God, I fucking love that quote. That's not even like the full quote, that's like a spliced version of that scene, but it's still so funny. You said you'd stay away. I lied. In case you don't know what I'm talking about, it's like a really old Star Wars game. And it's a scene from the game, and it's so fucking funny. I'm really disappointed, though. I have not... Yeah, it's said by Darth Vader. it's Starkiller in the snow, and he's like, "You said you'd stay away," and Darth Vader just looks down and says, "I lied," and it's fucking so funny. Dude, the way it's edited makes it so much better. He literally just says, "I lied," and then it cuts out. God, I fucking love that meme so much. I'm gonna pull that up real quick. I want to listen to that. Oh shit.
You agreed to stay away! I lied.
Dude, it's so bad. Like, the way his voice, the way he says the line. Oh shit. Dude, it's so fucking funny. He says it so casually. Oh my god. That's probably not as funny as I find it, but I find it so fucking funny. You agreed to stay away. I lied. Oh shit. Come here, little foxy fox. I just want to pet you. You know, I'm not really sure how long I'm going to be streaming for. It depends on how long people keep watching. Like, if everyone starts leaving, I'm going to end this stream. But, you know, if there's still an active group of people, then I'm probably going to continue the stream for a bit. Like, quite a bit. Alright, you know what? That's not worth it. Oh yeah, it is 1 AM at the moment. Oh, finally, some bandits. Alright. Oh, that's not a bandit! That's just a random hunter! Oh no! I've made a teensy bit of a mistake. Now I have to kill this one too, or I'll get a bounty here.
That's your best.
Damn it, and I accidentally killed her instantly. I'm gonna be honest, I did not mean to just murder these people. I thought they were bandits. Uh-oh. You know what? No witnesses, no crime. I'm just gonna keep moving. We're gonna pretend I didn't do that. I'm gonna switch to the scimitar though, because I want the next enemy that I get into a fight with to like actually last a bit. I don't want to instantly kill them, because I need them to beg me for mercy. Because there's something that I must fulfill before I end this stream. But in order to fulfill it, it requires an NPC beg me for mercy. There's a cave right here, so maybe there's gonna be like a group of bandits in the cave. I think I'll take my chance with that. We're gonna go into this cave. I'm gonna quick save first, because I have not saved in a while. And it would be really inconvenient to have to redo that much progress. Boulder Fall Cave. I feel like there's a decent chance that there's some bandits in here that I can fight. Mage. Not quite what I was after, but it'll work. Beg me for mercy. Damn it, why aren't you begging? Beg me for mercy. Oh, you bastard. We're gonna try this again. This time, you're gonna get on your knees and you're gonna beg for mercy. Or not. Alright, well, you're dead now. Guess we're just gonna loot what's in here. What a stuck-up asshole. All it would have taken is him begging for mercy, and he didn't even do it. Man has too much pride. What a shame. Pride truly was the death of this man. Well, you know, that and my giant fucking sword that I shoved down his throat, but, you know, we're gonna focus on the pride thing more than anything. I think... I think that was the deadlier vice in this situation, not my bloodlust. Anyway, let's continue on our way to Riften. I'll get Muffle out while we walk so I can grind some XP. But yeah, I did not realize I had shocks last stream, or I would have used that. I feel like W probably knows where I'm going with this, or if he hasn't figured it out now, he's gonna start piecing it together. No. Skyrim is the only Elder Scrolls game that takes place here in Skyrim. Oblivion takes place in... I honestly don't remember. Holy shit, I'm on the brink. This is not okay. 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 How the fuck do I have this many potions and none of them are healing potions? Okay, so Skyrim takes place in Skyrim, obviously, and then Morrowind takes place in Morrowind. I don't remember where Oblivion takes place, but it takes place within the Empire's domain, so it probably takes place in Cyrodiil, or Cyrodiil? Yeah, Cyrodiil. So, Skyrim takes place in Skyrim, Oblivion takes place in Cyrodiil, Morrowind takes place in Morrowind, and then Elder Scrolls 2, I think, is in Hammerfell. And I don't remember where the first game is set. But no, Skyrim is the only one set in Skyrim. That's why it's called the Elder Scrolls series, and it's not just called Skyrim. And that's also why people often like get the misconception that Skyrim is the name of the series, because they've only heard of this game. But yeah, this is Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. The rest of them are not Skyrim games. Man, we got our ass handed to us back there. But we'll take our gem to the appraiser real quick. And then we'll go look for a bandit alcove. But yeah, I'm not going to give any information on why I want to find a bandit right now. All I'm going to say is, I do need them to beg me for mercy, and it's a good thing that I have the shocks ability. And I'm gonna leave it at that. But, let's just say I have a plan. I feel like I just gave so much information that it's so obvious what I'm planning on doing. I feel like it's gonna be pieced out sooner or later. You know, it's odd no longer being known as Doom Hunter. That was my username for so many years. But then frickin' Doom Eternal had to come out and name one of their enemies the Doom Hunter. So now anytime you looked up my old channel name, it would just bring up Doom Eternal playthroughs. And so I was unfortunately forced to change my name.
I'm through with you.
Oh my god.
Get out of my way.
Okay, hold on. This is even better. Oh my god. This is gonna be so perfect. Dude. Oh my god, this is gonna be so perfect. I'm gonna save the game real quick. Okay, let me get out. Let me get out. Let me get out. Let me get out my. Let me get out my sword. Let me wait an hour and try and. I'm gonna follow you around for a little bit. I want to do this somewhere a bit quieter. Less witnesses. You know what? I don't think that's gonna work though. Alright, you know what? Fuck it, we'll do it here. Alright, I don't want to kill him though. Beg for mercy. Do it. You know you want to. You know you want to. Do it.
I'll fix you good.
Aw, you stuck-up asshole. Beg for mercy. Do it. Beg for mercy. Ah, you're such an asshole. He won't do it. This would be so perfect. You know what? Let me make it truly perfect. Let me take off my armor. Let me let us get into the mood. All right. Here we go. Now wait, let me take the quiver off too. Alright. Now come here, dude. I need you to beg for mercy. Oh, shit. I'm gonna spend so long trying to do this. Beg for mercy, Maul. Okay. Do it. Why won't he do it? This would be so funny if he would just do it. Ah, this is so unfortunate. W understands now, though. Do it! Beg for mercy! Please!
You're worse.
Alright, well, he's not gonna do it, so I guess we're gonna have to give up. Maybe I'll kill another NPC, though, and see if they'll do it. You know what I mean? Because I know that other NPCs will do it, even if that one won't. Oh, okay, hold on. This might actually work. Let me grab sparks. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Jump, 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 jump into the water. Alright, I think this'll work, though. Maul is immortal, so I can't get him to beg for mercy, even though that would be literally the perfect setup if I could. Like, that would make my original plan 20 times better if I could get Maul to be the one begging for mercy. But unfortunately I can't, so I'll substitute for a random civilian. But, I think, yeah, W finally understood where I was going with this. Yeah, he's got plot armor, which is very unfortunate. Alright, but now that you're here... Nope, not flames. It needs to be spark. Alright. It doesn't matter how many potions I waste, because we're gonna undo all of this, and we're gonna go back to our save from earlier. So I'm okay with doing this. Do it. Beg me for mercy. Alright, or not. I'm just gonna kill you. You were taking too long. We'll find someone else to beg for mercy. Like one of the random guards over here. Okay, I'm dead. Dude, I wanted to do it so bad, but none of the NPCs are cooperating. I'm literally just doing it because I desperately want to do the meme. I want to do the meme so bad that it's overriding my ability to think critically. Oh shit, you're getting too close. Let me just use the force on you to knock you back. Alright, now that I've done that, beg me for mercy, please, so I can do the meme.
Victory is yours. I submit.
That's not good enough. Submission is not good enough for me. Get up.
Damn you.
Get up. Say it.
Stand up.
Say it. Say it. I will kill every guard in this city if I have to. I will get them to say it.
You must take the lexicon. Free me of my burden. What do you think you're doing?
Come on, fuckers. I will take on this entire city. If it means getting one of the NPCs to say the line, I just need them to say the damn quote. Alright, it looks like we're gonna have to go into the city and anger some more guards. As soon as I walk in, they should stop me because of my bounty. Legit, no matter what, I'm getting this to work. It will literally, if it is the last thing I do, I'm getting it to work. I will murder this entire city if I have to.
This should be good.
Oh my god, I'm taking so much damage, I'm literally gonna die.
Well,
I accidentally pressed down on my eye really hard right now, and I'm in fucking pain. But we got up to 6 viewers, and then 2 of them left, because they were so done with my stupidity. But I'm doing this, no matter what. I'm getting this to work.
That's it. That's your best.
Alright.
You bested me.
You didn't say the line, you die now. Anyone who doesn't say the line is literally just gonna die. I will not tolerate them not participating in my memes. Man, I have a lot of different spells favorited, so it takes a long time to get through everything now. Oh god, I need to run. I need to heal. This is not working at all. This is embarrassing. Oh my god, they're all angry! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Nothing happened! Nothing happened! I shouted and nothing happened! I shouted and nothing happened! What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, let's get Sparks back out. Beg for mercy, please. Why will no one beg for mercy?
Scare them all. Wait, I know you.
How many guards am I gonna have to fucking brutally murder before one person just says the one quote that I need them to say? This is tragic. And I lost my voice a second ago. That was not like, that was not a joke. I was legitimately panicking. All right, I'll see you later, W. I'm gonna walk out here and see if that guard respawned, and if he did, I'm gonna give one last attempt at getting them to say the fucking quote. But then if it doesn't work, or if the guard isn't here, I'm gonna reset the save and go back to what we were doing earlier. Okay, I'm gonna die. Run, 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 run. Holy shit, my entire house is shaking at the moment. That was like really weird. Alright.
No more. I yield.
We didn't say the quote. That doesn't count as yielding. And then there's another NPC below me. I'll try and kill this little shit real quick. Say it. Say it. Alright. I'm gonna come up here and hit you, and then you're gonna say it. Or not, because I accidentally one-shot you. Holy shit. Yes, it did, Maul. Now I'm gonna get you to beg for mercy.
Lucky hit.
Oh, fuck off. That wasn't lucky at all. I'm a god. Alright, well this clearly isn't working, so I'm gonna load my save now. I just spent like 20 minutes trying to massacre people so that they would say a fucking quote so that I could make a meme. Save 7? I think this was my save. Like, before I started trying to massacre everyone. But anyway, it's mad unfortunate that that didn't work. But, you know, I think that was still pretty... that was still pretty interesting. Regardless of the fact that it didn't work. Why did we come to this city again? Oh yeah, we wanted to get a gem appraised. So we're gonna go do that now. But yeah, it's unfortunate. We gained literally nothing from that. In fact, we actually lost 3 of our viewers in the time it took us to go on that very long and unprosperous rampage through the city of Riften. Alright. Shit, wait, no, Maul is the guy that I need to talk to get the gem appraised. Alright. Let's talk to Maul now.
Stay out of the Blackbriar's business and you'll live longer. Stay out of the Black...
This is who I need to talk to, right? Bring the unusual gem to an appraiser.
Live longer.
Maybe if it's nighttime, this dude will actually talk to me. Instead of just repeating the same line over and over again like an asshole.
I'm through with you. Get out of... You aren't worth my time. Piss off.
Dog, what?
Stay out of the Blackbriar's business and you'll live longer.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna wait even longer and see if he'll move. But then if he doesn't move, we're just not gonna be able to do this quest.
You aren't worth my time. Piss off.
This guy is such an asshole. Alright, I guess we can't do that quest line until we, I guess we have to join the Thieves Guild first? So I guess let's go try and join the Thieves Guild. I don't even know if they'll let me in yet. But, I do know where the Thieves Guild is at, so... I guess let's go try and join them. And then, if we can't, we'll go back to save 7, which was this name of the save from right before we started massacring the people of Riften. Yo, what?
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you're carrying.
Please. Please, I need but a septum. Oh, thank you. Divines
Never done an
bless
honest
your
day's
kind
work in
heart.
your life
Until
for all
next
that coin you're carrying.
Have you had
Hey, lad.
anyone come by and try to sell you an iron war axe?
I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septum
Well,
of it
one
honestly.
missing from the pawn
I
shop.
can tell.
Oh, I get it. It's missing, so Grelka
It's
must
all
have
about
it.
sizing up your
Wish this
mark,
town would
lad.
stop pointing their fingers
The way
at
they
me.
walk,
There
what they're
is a
wearing.
thieves guild in town, you
It's a
know.
dead giveaway.
I did just try to massacre this entire town for a meme, so yeah, I'm a pretty greedy person.
Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lad. Wealth is my business. Maybe you'd like a taste.
That's fine. I have a special occasion.
I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid.
And I believe this is how we enter the Thieves Guild, so I'm definitely going to accept this.
Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing. There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started.
Oh, Bowley. Yes, hello.
Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
I don't remember whose stand I'm trying to rob.
Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention.
I can't crouch. I can't crouch. Shift. Crouch. Dog, if I can't crouch, I can't do the quest. Because I can't stealth. Why is my crouch button broken? Why is my crouch button broken? Fucking let me crouch! Okay. This is gonna be so obvious. There's literally no way I don't get caught doing this. Because my fucking crouch button won't work. Yeah, see, I got caught. And the reason I got caught is because it won't let me crouch. Okay, fuck this. I'm loading back to my earlier save. I'm not keeping a fucking bounty for this stupid city just because my damn game won't let me crouch. Fuck that. I don't care how much gold it was. That's not worth it. We lost another viewer. You know what? I don't care. If that's the reason they left, then I don't care. Because that is actually bullshit. My controller would not let me crouch. And it still isn't. It's not letting me crouch.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort.
The joystick is working, so why is the crouch button not? Dog, what the hell? Why is this button broken? Okay, you know what? Settings, controls. If I have to, I'm gonna change the button that controls it. Because this is actually dumb. Yeah, my L3 button is just broken, so I'm gonna change it real quick. And I'll change it back later. What button am I not using for anything? I'll map the down arrow to it. What? That button is reversed? Or, sorry, reserved, okay. That's dumb, though, because that's still... Okay, hold on. I'll map it to triangle real quick. And then jump is gonna be broken for now. But that'll let me crouch long enough to do this quest.
God might...
Let me unfavorite the quest that I already have selected.
A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
Alright, I'll see you later, Sebastian. I'm gonna just, like, start on the Thieves Guild quest line right here. And then I'm probably gonna end the stream afterwards. Since, I think it's you and potentially one other person is still watching. So I'll do this last bit of stuff, and they can like watch that.
Never done an honest
but then I'm probably gonna go.
For all that coin you're carrying, hey lad.
Oh yeah, I would be down to do some tabletop stuff.
I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn this. Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lad. Wealth is my. Maybe you'd like a taste. I've got a bit, and in my line of work, extra hands, simple. Once you have it, I want you to place it in. There's someone that wants. No.
Yeah, good night. See you, Sebastian.
And we'll get started.
Alright. This time it should work, though, because now I can actually crouch.
Then show me what you're made of.
Alright, so I'm gonna pop Muffle real quick.
Everyone.
Septum.
And then I'm gonna crouch. Alright, now I'm hidden. Come on. Damn, I'm like struggling with this lock, and this is a really easy lock.
Come on, Brynjolf. What is it this time?
Patience, Branche. This is a rare opportunity, and I wouldn't want you to get left out.
Alright, and now I have to plant the ring on him.
Well, I see that my time is up. Come back tomorrow if you wish to buy.
Oh, Helga, there you are.
Alright, now I'm gonna unchange my buttons. The button mapping. Controls. Sneak is gonna go back to being L3, or... Okay, I can't change that, so instead, I'll see whatever is currently set to L3, which is jump, and I'll set that back to triangle, and that'll change it back anyway. Alright, so... Yeah, now my buttons are remapped. It's unfortunate that my L3 button is broken, but it is what it is.
Looks like I chose the right person for the job. And here you go. Your payment. Just as I promised. The way things have been going around here, it's a relief that our plan went off without a hitch. Yeah, my organization's been having a run of bad luck. But I suppose that's just how it goes. But never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well. Best of all, there's more where that came from. If you think you can handle it.
Doesn't mean things are going to get worse around here.
All right then. Let's put that to the test. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften, a tavern called the Ragged Flagon. Get there in one piece, and we'll see if you've really got what it takes.
And now we can start on the Thieves Guild questline, which we are going to do next time. But for now, we're gonna quick save here, and we're gonna end this stream off. You know, this has been a really good stream. We've streamed for 3 hours and 10 minutes, and we've gotten a lot done. It's been extremely productive. Our armor is much better than it used to be, and our level is also much higher than it used to be. So we really have been more productive this stream than all our others. But I will see you all next time, so peace out.